What's going on, everybody? Welcome, and it's been a crazy few days, hasn't it? Especially on the West Coast. For those who don't know, another earthquake hit in Southern California. It may not rain in Southern California, but it damn sure shakes. What the? Yo, why is somebody wig on the curb, though? Oh, somebody whole wig is on the ground. I know y'all see that, right? Somebody entire wig is on the ground. That's crazy. I don't know what happened. I don't know what kind of party was going on. But oh boy. Hello. Hello. Anyway, earthquake happened yesterday. They said it was a 7.1, which was stronger than the one that happened the day before yesterday, which was a 6.4. And it is speculated that another earthquake is supposed to hit today in Los Angeles. Hopefully that's not true, because I don't want nobody to get hurt, because if it's going to get stronger and stronger, that's going to be a lot more damage. So the roads are cracked and all that stuff, and I just hope folks over in California are safe, and I don't want anything to happen. But I want to talk about the cause of the earthquake. The cause of the earthquake came from something a little bit different. Cause of the earthquake came from the news that NBA superstar champion Kawhi Leonard has gone to the Los Angeles Clippers. That is amazing. And I love it. Let me rephrase that. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have gone to the Los Angeles Clippers. And I love it. Let me explain why I love it. I love it because for the first time in maybe the history of sports, organized sports, where paying athletes millions of dollars, for the first time in sports, and I will tell you when it started. It didn't start with Kawhi Leonard. I will tell you when it started. But for the first time in sports history, we are now seeing the full force of the player slash CEO. Okay? We've had player coaches, that's not new. But we are in the era of the player CEO. Okay? I will tell you when it started. It started when LeBron James went to Miami to join Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh's Miami Heat. That's when it started. See, having what they call a super team is not new. Super teams aren't new. There have been super teams all over sports, especially the NBA, since the NBA started. It's nothing new. But since LeBron James went to Miami and he was successful, that started player mobility, where the players are using their leverage to change the entire landscape of basketball and sports. I'm explaining why. LeBron James, what he did in 2010 was use his influence, and leveraged a monster trade where he said to himself, I'm going to take my career in my own hands. I'm going to make the decisions. I'm going to make the moves, right? Now, I'm pretty sure other players have wanted to do that prior to LeBron James. It's nothing new. All players want to have that power in their hands where they can make the decisions that they want to make and do the things they want to do. But here's the thing. It only worked if LeBron James was successful in his endeavor. And the fact that it worked because he won 2 championships with Miami made it seem like it was a brilliant move that now the players can choose. See, for many years, it was the CEOs that were trading the players and making super teams. The owners and the general managers and the presidents of basketball operations and all that stuff. They were the ones making the moves and the trades to build super teams. That's how the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers got started. Larry Bird's Boston Celtics, the Bad Boy Pistons, the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. All of that happened because of the front office made the trades, right? And no one said anything when the owners and the GMs and the basketball operation folks, when the front office was making the moves, no one said anything. Everybody just wanted the basketball players just to go to your team, or go to your new team, and just play ball, and that's it. All you do is play ball and make us money and win championships. That's all you do. And I'm pretty sure basketball players back then wanted to use their celebrity, their clout, cachet to finagle themselves into a brilliant financial situation and have the power to move whenever they wanted to, and structure and restructure the contracts that they wanted to. I'm pretty sure all NBA players wanted to do that, or all athletes wanted to do that. But it just never worked. It just that the time wasn't. It just wasn't at that time. Fast forward to LeBron James, coming right out of high school, the chosen one, the new face of the NBA, right? The new face of the NBA. He is a phenom. He's extraordinary. He's doing things we've never seen before. He's built unlike anybody else. And he decides to say, you know what? I'm going to take my power, my celebrity, my talents, right? My talents, and I'm going to take it into my own hands. I am going to be in charge of my career, not the front office. And when he made his decision, quote unquote decision, to go to Miami, people hated it. They burned his jerseys. They called him a sellout, a weak move, all that stuff. Even the owner wrote a letter calling him a quitter, all of this stuff, right? But here's the thing. No one would care if the front office were to trade him to Miami. No one would care. It ain't the first time it's happened. When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went to the Bucks to Lakers, no one cared. When Shaq went from Orlando to the Lakers, no one cared. When Kobe Bryant got drafted by the Charlotte Hornets and went to Los Angeles Lakers, no one cared because the front office did it. But see, now LeBron James ushered in the era of the player mobility, meaning that the players will assert themselves and they will be the reason why they move, not the team. And see, whenever someone brings in a new way of thinking, right? Whenever someone brings in a new way of thinking, people will only follow people will only follow the new way of thinking if it's a success. No one follows losing. No matter no matter how crazy, outlandish the idea may seem, people will follow the craziest ideas if they see that it works. So, LeBron James goes to Miami Heat. He teams up with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. They immediately get the ground running. They lose the first They lose the first finals. They come together. They win back-to-back championships. It's a success. The idea of player mobility has now been proven to be a success because of LeBron James. Now, what happens? After that, not the teams, but the players now see a new business model in sports. People start restructuring deals now and getting leverage on the back end and all these different these clauses and all these different all that came because of what LeBron James did. And now that folks see that it works, players now do it. We saw it again when Kevin Durant went to Golden State, right? The team didn't choose that. He made that happen. So now you have another super team. Because prior to that, it was you had the Golden State Warriors where they were a super team, but they were drafted. They were built together by the team. The team made Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all that stuff. The team did that. While Kevin Durant was in Oklahoma City getting beat by LeBron James, he turns around and pulls the same move that LeBron James do with the player mobility. He goes to Golden State because LeBron James beat Kevin Durant and he beat the Golden State Warriors with Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. So they decided to join together and make a super team. They pulled a page out of LeBron James' book. Okay? Player mobility. Kevin Durant, in his prime, said, you know what? I'm going to take my prime and I'm going to make the most out of my prime years. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to wait for the team to tell me when I can move on stuff. No. I'm going to do it. That's what he does. He goes to Golden State, all that stuff. Now, he does it again. Now, this year comes, he does it again. He's still in his prime, although he's injured. He takes it upon himself. Him and Kyrie Irving, they're talking. It used to be the teams would talk to each other, and then they would make the moves, and just the play would just go wherever. But now, the teams are talking, the players are talking to each other. The players are friends now. So the players are coming together and making moves. Okay? So now, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving goes to Brooklyn Nets instead of the Knicks. They did that, not the team. Now we have this. Kawhi Leonard people forget, Kawhi Leonard was forced to go to Toronto. He didn't want to go to Toronto. He wasn't feeling the Spurs anymore. He wanted to go to a team in LA, whether it be the Lakers or the Clippers. But he was forced to go. The team sent him to Toronto. He then turns lemons into lemonade. He wins a championship and says, okay, now I have the power. Now Kawhi Leonard says, I have the power. Y'all try to send me to obscurity. I end up making a mountain out of a molehill, and I came up. So now I'm going to use this power I just gained, and I'm going to be the one to shape the NBA in my image. And that's what he does. And that decision right there caused an earthquake, caused a 7.12 magnitude earthquake, 7.1 magnitude earthquake in California. That's the reason why there was another earthquake yesterday, and depending on what news comes from the NBA again, it may happen again. So everybody watch ESPN and all that stuff, and watch Fox Sports and watch what's happening, because the next decision that comes may start another earthquake. All right, that's it. Obviously, I know it's not true. I'm just having fun. Kyrie Irving did not cause an earthquake. Don't just say those two things happened at the same time. Well, around the same time. It's just funny, ironic. Anyway, yeah. So another earthquake happened yesterday in California, 7.1, and Kawhi Leonard has gone to the Los Angeles Clippers instead of the Lakers, like everybody was either hoping or expecting. But hey, that's what happens when you are about your business and you follow and you walk to the beat of your own drum. That's what happens. All right, so crazy times in all aspects, crazy times. So we'll see what today holds. You never know. Fireworks are still going off. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.